Hi, parents and first graders. You can watch this too if you want. So, anyways, I made this Google Slides balancing equations activity that I wanted to do with counters, but I can't share supplies, so I didn't know how to do it. So, I made it into a Google Slide and we tried it today at school. And they had so much fun with it that they asked me to make a home version too. So some kids chose not to do it at home. That's totally fine. This is not at all a mandatory thing. Some kids chose to do it and they had so much fun. So I put a new one in Google Classroom. So I just kind of want to show you how this will work. So when you are, I'm going to kind of open up here. You're going to need to go to your child's Google Classroom. Then you're going to need to click My Classroom. And then you're going to need to go into the Classwork tab. And the balancing equations one is the one that we did at school today. So if your child wants to do the at-home one, they need to click the at-home balancing equations. Then I made each child their own copy so that they can edit it. So they'll open this. And then this will allow them to edit and move the dots around. So they'll go to slide 1. It's just my little opener slide. Then they'll look and it says bag 1. So they have a recording sheet that looks like this that some of them took home. So they'll write what bag they're on. So they'll write bag 1 on their sheet in this top little corner so that I know which bag they're doing their equations on. And then the total they have to make is always up with my little Bitmoji. So they have to make 8 on both sides. They can only use 2 colors of dots on each side. So if they choose to do orange, all of the orange needs to go on one side. It can't be like some orange on this side and some orange on this side. Okay, and they have to have 8 on both sides to give me their balanced equation. So I'm going to show an example to parents. If they were doing 8, I said it was probably easier if they kind of sorted all of theirs by color. So put all the blues together, put all the oranges together. And I taught them how to move these too today. Put all the reds together and all the yellows together. Okay, so then I get to see how many I have. So now I have to make 8 on both sides. So I'm going to have to go in here and I'm going to have to look at how I can make 8 on both sides. So I'm going to have to look at my pairs. So I see I have 4 reds. Well, I can't do 4 reds and 2 blues because that only gives me 6. So that won't work for me. So I have 4 reds. So I need to count on 4 more to see where I get to 8. So then if I did 4 and 4, that would give me 8. So then they'll move all the reds and all the yellows over to this side of the equal sign. Oops. Okay. And then let's make sure that this side of the equal sign's okay. So it looks like I have 6 orange and I have 2 blues. So do I have 8 on this side? Yes, I do. Do I have 8 on this side? Yes, I do. Okay, once I've done the first slide, then I go on to my sheet. Okay, I go where bag 1 is. They'll need red, blue, yellow, and orange crayon. So in this picture over here, they'll draw one side of the equal sign. So they'll draw the reds and the yellows. So let me grab my crayons quick. I literally just put them away. That was silly. Okay. So they'll draw the reds and the yellows. So I have 4 reds and 4 yellows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like this. I'm hoping you can see. Okay. Then on the other side, I have 6 orange. So I'll draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2 blues. 1, 2. So although I don't use the same amounts, like I have a 6 and a 2 and a 4 and a 4, I still get 8. Those are balanced equations because on both sides, they still give me 8, a total of 8. So then where it's the equation thing, they'll write me how many reds plus how many yellows. So they'll write 4 plus 4 equals how many oranges plus how many blues. So 6 oranges plus 2 blues, and they both give me 8. Then they'll go down to the number bond. They should know how to do the number bonds. They'll fill in the total on the top, and there are 2 parts for the red and the yellow, and there are 2 parts for the orange and the blue. Then when they finish that, they can go to the next slide. They do the same thing, but this time my total changes to 6. Then they'll do the paper, whatever. And then after they finish that, then they'll go to my next slide. The total is 9. So they have to have, and remember, they can only use 2 colors. So they can't split colors. They can't change their colors. So they have to use the dots I give them. And they all work and make equations for that number. So they need 9 on this side of the equal sign, 9 on this side. So maybe they use their blue and their oranges. Oh, that doesn't give me 9. Then I need to try blue and yellow. And then there's one more slide. So again, they had a lot of fun with this. They did a really good job on it. So then say your child does all the slides, they finish the sheet, they're totally done. They've sorted, they've made me 7 on each side on this slide using the colors. Using the dots, they've made me 9 on this side. They've made me 6 here. They made me 8 here. They made me balance equations. Then they can go in back to their classwork and press view assignment. Now this is in my view, but over here they will get something that's called like it'll say like turn in. Press the turn in because then I can see their work and what they've done. And it would be just super cool to see what they did. So again, this is optional. Some kids just really had a lot of fun with it and really wanted to do it. So I'm sending this video and it is now posted in my Google Classroom as an assignment, and they can use it, and they have the sheets. They decide they want it tomorrow, it's still going to be there. So yeah, we had fun with that today. It was super cool to watch how good they did with the technology, and it was fun to see that I could do something that I thought was kind of big kid with them on technology and still be able to do the activities and the games I want to do in here. So have a great night. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have fun with this at home if you choose to do it.